Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another magically delicious episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name is Jim Altman, and I'm here with...
Christian Rollman. Did you have that one before, or did you just do it
Yeah, could you sense a stutter? Could you sense like a hold back?
No, but I didn't hear anything.
I did. Go back. Hey, guys, skip back
stutter?
like 10 seconds. There was a momentary like...
There was...
magically delicious. Yeah.
It was very small, but I wasn't sure if that was like, I don't have a word, so I'm just going to say it, or if it was like you had a word, but you just...
That's all right. I just came up with it.
That's actually very good.
Someone's got to get on that.
Yeah.
Magically, it seems like a good phrase.
Yeah, you'd think it would be good for like a slogan of some sort, like not like a cereal,
not like
but
Nike, but like...
No, not Nike.
No, magically, like a maybe like a liquor.
Yeah.
Like a liqueur, like a sweet one.
Ooh, yeah, like a liqueur.
Anywho, this is Anything But Politics, where we talk about Lord knows what.
As long as it's not.
Funny.
That's good. That's a good cold open.
Welcome back to Seth's Garage.
Woo!
Next episode will hopefully be back in the studio. Fingers crossed. We have it booked. Just don't overdose on caffeine again.
I'll do my best. You never know when that crazy caffeine is gonna hit.
That crazy caffeine.
Crazy caffeine.
It will sneak up on you.
Yeah, it sneaks up on you pretty bad.
All right. So last episode we left off on just a plethora of content on your phone.
Stop talking about my penis, Seth. I know it's substantially large, but
okay.
It doesn't. We don't need to draw.
It's time to talk about this. I'm glad you mentioned it, Seth. It's time to talk about this because this is another thing we discussed before we even recorded last week's episode.
What did I just touch with my foot?
Probably the ground, dog.
No, I'm not tall enough for that.
Oh, G Fuel.
Oh, it's your G Fuel.
My
I'm
drink.
Sorry. It's that good fuel.
Anywho, I did shake it every time before you drink it. It shouldn't. Who put that there? I thought the shaking it was supposed to mix it into the drink.
Looks like he's jerking off a dick.
Yeah, this is our podcast.
We've
spent so many man hours on this and somehow convinced others to do the same.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks, guys.
And convinced people to watch. So, with all of that, no, this was a conversation we were having before we even recorded last week's episode. You had jeans on. And on top of the fact that it got a little toasty in here, you decided to... No. You had jeans.
Yes.
Jeans.
I had jeans.
You had jeans, but you changed out of those because it got a little toasty, and then you put on the first pair of shorts. And it did that thing where my jeans are kind of doing it right now, and of course I believe it is out of frame, but where you get a little crease right there by the zipper, and you were like... Looks like I have a heart on. So you changed into something to where it didn't look like you had that. Yeah. But I wanted to argue, because I hear this all the time. I hear this argument that like, oh, this crease in my jeans makes it look like I have a rager right now. Fucking when? Fucking what dick has ever looked like that? What erect penis has caused the crease by the zipper to go up like that?
It's true.
Because I was saying, and I'll repeat this for the sake of people actually getting to hear it. Yep. I said it just like this, verbatim. There are 3 positions in baseball, left, right, and center. Same with your undies. You can tuck left, tuck right, or you can go straight down the middle. Or straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle is normal.
Straight up the middle.
Straight down
it's
the middle,
not normal.
Straight down the middle, you're a psychopath. Straight up the middle is absolutely normal.
It is not absolutely normal. No one tucks up. The only occurrence I've ever heard of someone who tucks their dick straight up so that it like hugs their little body is when they have a boner they're trying to like hide.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, no, I'm talking about like
just a regular
when
penis?
You wake up in the morning and you pull up your undies. Where do you go? Naturally. Where's
Do you want to know the real answer?
Yeah. I gotta wear long undies because there's a lot to tuck. What?
Yeah.
What's the real answer?
No, it's the opposite of that.
Oh yeah?
I can just go full out.
Do you have like boxers?
I have a micro penis.
Do you wear boxers?
Yeah, I have boxers.
No, like a little bit of a personal question, but we've said worse. Preferred undies.
I go briefs.
Briefs?
Yeah.
Straight briefs?
Oh, sorry, boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
No, I'm not briefs can't happen.
Yeah, briefs cannot happen.
No, absolutely.
Stop making briefs.
There's no point. No one's buying
Open
them.
letter to Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, whoever makes undies. Stop with briefs.
Stop it. Are those the only 2? Oh, Calvin Klein, but that's like special.
No, there's plenty more. But,
there are a lot more. But Hanes and Fruit of the Loom, that's a good.
Yeah.
You cover like 80% of the undies out there.
Exactly. That's a lot of undies.
A lot of
Stop
undies.
with the briefs.
Stop it. There's no point.
Okay, so unfortunately, we don't have many women in the room. We only have my lovely wife. But like, I've never worn briefs, so you've never seen me in briefs. You ever seen a man in briefs? Okay, sexy? No, it's not. And I know that the purpose of undies aren't inherently sexual. They're not at all.
No.
They can be, but by default, no, undies aren't inherently sexy. No. But like, briefs is taking it a little too far down the what the hell are you wearing right?
Way too far. Yeah, it's a problem.
Briefs are a genuine problem, but no, boxer briefs, me as well.
Yeah. Oh, they're great.
Yeah,
they do exactly what you want.
They've got a good little bit of length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like everything's free. You don't want everything to be free.
Yeah. Because then it just feels like you might as well just not wear boxers.
Yeah.
Everything is so out there that like you could just throw on jeans.
Yeah, exactly. And then everything's moving around however they want. They need structure.
They do. And the briefs just kind of let it hug to you a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
But
they
like,
give you a little like, hey, calm down. Like, do what you want, but calm down.
Yeah,
they're like the parents that are like, if you're gonna do weed in the house, or if you're gonna do weed,
I want you to do it here.
Boxers are like, go do methamphetamines. I don't care. Boxer briefs are like,
hey, call back to the ketamine reference in the last episode.
Boxer briefs are like, look, I want you to experiment. I want you to do what you want to do. But if you're going to do it in the house where it's safe. And then briefs are just like helicopter parent. Like, don't do anything or else.
This is the weirdest analogy
it is
ever.
But it works.
But it works. And that's what upsets me personally. Yeah. So a bad idea. But genuinely, when I put on my boxer briefs, I'm a lefty.
Okay.
Naturally, that's just where the tides turn. That's where the cards fall.
I suppose. I mean, if I'm going to go one direction, it'll probably go... I used to go left.
Yeah, well, an old lefty. Go lefty. Remember how I've said this in the past that every episode is going to be someone's first.
Yep.
Hey guys, if this is your first, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You're going to learn a lot about us very
minutes.
fast. Yeah. It is the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Have we even run the intro yet?
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We love y'all so much. If y'all sat through this in order to see this intro run, then you've earned it. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
And welcome back, everybody. If you hear tapping, it's Seth's keyboard.
Yep.
We're still on the lingerie bit.
Yeah, we can't.
He's diving down a rabbit hole, and his just reading his face. It can't be a good one.
No,
it's like the scary parts of Alice in Wonderland. Just the old toilette.
Oh, toilette got me.
It's a little bit of French for us.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Are you being real with me?
Yes.
It's toilette?
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
Où est la toilette means where's the toilet? And my favorite thing to say in French is parlez-vous toilette, which means do you speak toilet? I always wanted to make...
What are you laughing at?
I always wanted to make sure... See, this is the thing. It's like, oh, man, Jim and Christian can't stay on topic.
Yeah.
And it's like, we can't.
No.
But, man, this doesn't help to have people in the same room on a completely different
not paying attention to us.
Yeah. Their laughter, not this.
Has nothing to do with me.
Oh, but they're losing it. Yep. I wish we were talking about whatever they're looking at.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, what are you looking at so we could talk about it?
Maybe they'd laugh at our podcast then.
Sex dolls?
Sex dolls? We can't talk about that.
We can talk about... What about like ABP
politics,
sex dolls? Would it be like us, or would it be like characters we've created? Because like we've created our own type of like lore.
Yeah.
We have lore.
Like, son of a bitch. Like what?
Well, Coffee Spice Jonathan is just you, so we can't do that.
But that's like an alter ego, me.
Yeah. So like it's far enough attached to where like if we were to like sell a doll, like you'd be comfortable with that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
It's not me.
Yeah.
It's me, but not.
I feel like our Colonel Sanders is disattached from the man that runs the chicken restaurant,
I would say so.
This would be like an evil. Like just really mean Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. I love it.
The one that hates me. We have a feud going on, me and the Kern.
Yeah. I mean, as you should.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know who's in the right.
Yeah. We spoke our assorted sides of history, and things fell where they fell. Hello. We are joined by Morgan.
What a chaotic episode this is.
We love Morgan.
We love Morgan.
No, listen. This is also her garage,
Welcome
by
to
the
your
way.
garage.
Welcome to your garage. No, we were talking about this. It feels like the first 2 episodes of this season were very chaotic.
Yeah.
I feel better. The
Me
fact
too.
that before recording today, we spent like an hour 15 setting up as opposed to 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's also not 90 degrees.
Yeah. I'm also not starving out of my mind.
Yeah, so I genuinely feel better than we did those first 2 episodes, and I like to think that even though tangents are still happening,
Always.
it's a lot less chaotic.
Yeah.
I lost the plot in the second episode.
Hey, that's okay.
But throw something out. You've got your phone up. I've got
Yeah.
something in my phone that I forget.
Yeah, I want you to get that.
Okay. In my notes, I've got, yes. Okay, so this was a joke made by my lovely wife. So it was like had to be 2 a.m. And do you watch ASMR?
No. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
no.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I always
some
like
people
shit.
it's nothing. Some people it's fantastic, and some people hate it with a passion.
Leah enjoys it when she's trying to sleep.
Heck yeah. I've been listening to ASMR to go to sleep for
Yeah.
4 or 5 years,
I don't blame
maybe
you.
5 or 6.
I understand why.
Before that, it was
relaxing.
music, and I could never now. Now I could never
Yeah.
put like an album on.
Yeah.
I used to fall to sleep. What kind of music? Hit me with it.
I mean, just usually it would be like my typical type of music, super indie, all.
Just
Rock.
your type of casual music.
Yeah, it wasn't anything.
That's
specific.
nuts.
Yeah, it
the
really
fact
is.
that I could fall asleep to Will Smith's Getting Jiggy with It album. The fact that I could fall asleep to Aaron Carter's Come Get It. That entire album Carter. I think it's called Come Get It. That's definitely the biggest song on the album. Others included. I think How I Beat Shaq. I think that's a song from that album.
Perhaps.
It's a dream where he plays basketball with Shaq and just fucking dunks on him.
Of course.
Aaron Carter. So,
Yeah, you can fall asleep to that.
VeggieTales, Boys in the Sink. This is the boy band from VeggieTales, In Sync parody, and Backstreet Boys, Boys in the Sink.
William Gilliam. It's not William Gilliam, but it's William.
Billy Gilman?
Billy Gilman.
Wait, why are you saying Billy Gilman?
Because you used to fall asleep to Billy Gilman.
When did I say that?
I was gonna like make it creepy, and I wanted to.
Wait, the episode
you
we just
absolute-
recorded?
You absolutely said it last episode, yeah. No, not the one we just recorded. Episode 2 of season 2.
Episode 2 of season 2.
You talked about Billy Gilman, yeah.
I just rewatched that episode, and I still don't remember me talking about Billy Gil.
Was it Billy Gil the second episode or first episode? You definitely talked about Billy Gil.
I don't recall. I believe you. That's crazy that
'Cause
I
I
don't
wouldn't
remember
know
it.
otherwise.
No, I also used to listen to Billy Gilman. I used to force Seth to listen to Billy Gilman to go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Your thoughts? Yeah, you did do that. No, your thoughts on Billy Gilman and that album. One voice. The album was one voice.
I mean,
Just say
Little things
it's pretty shitty.
that you do
It's just the kids singing country.
make me glad. I'm in love with you.
Yeah,
Little
it's bad.
things. Yeah.
I also used to listen to a lot of comedy albums.
That you say
I'd listen to comedy before trying to fall asleep, and that rarely worked,
make me glad.
but it made me happy when I did. Because sometimes I would fall asleep, and you know how you hear something in the outside world,
Yeah.
and it happens in your head, in
Yeah.
your dream. So I'd like laugh, like
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'd be hearing a bit, and
Yeah, because then you'd wake up and you'd write, "You have a really nice face. You have a really nice balls."
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
That I feel this
But then there were
way.
also times where I'd be trying to fall asleep, and a really funny bit would come on, and I would just start cackling.
You'd
in my
wake back
room.
up.
I'd wake up, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always like when you're just about to fall asleep.
That's the thing is I could never sleep to music now because it's a very like active thing for me now.
Yeah.
I think I used to passively listen to music, and since I've learned more about it, I don't believe I can passively listen to music anymore. I think
hard
I'm
to.
always an active listener.
Yeah.
So, but then of course I transitioned to ASMR. Mimi and I are watching ASMR as we usually do to go to sleep every night, and we play it on the TV. You know, it's not like we have a headphone splitter
Right.
and we're both listening to like one device. We play it on the TV, and it's ASMR, so it's quiet. But in order for us both to hear it from the television, we do have to turn it up. She's like, "Hey, we're both sleepy. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Could you turn that up. And I go, yeah. And I flip it up. I was tired. I flipped it to, I thought it was just above 30. You're saying it was just above 40? That is way too loud. She was like, Jim, that's way too loud. And I was like, she sounds fine. And she was like, ... no, because she does sound fine. But until it's like 3:30 a.m. and an ad comes on and it's like, have you ever eaten a Reese's? She threw that at me at 2 a.m. She hit me with a, have you ever eaten a Reese's at 2 a.m. She did that. That voice and everything. Her shoulder, yeah, that low. Her shoulders squared up.
I can't breathe. So funny.
She hit me with that at 2 a.m.
He reacted the same way. He was crying.
Oh yeah, I lost it. I was no longer tired. I was only
So good.
awestruck. I was awestruck. And you know what I did?
What did you do?
Same thing. I said this last episode when I heard those people at the music festival say, as Jimmy Fallon says, immediately, 2 a.m., pulled up my phone, wrote that shit down.
Yeah.
Because
as you
I
should.
could not forget it.
Dude, that's really good.
It was stellar. Because to be fair, that's exactly how Reese's commercials sound.
It really is.
Last time you heard a Reese's commercial probably sounded like that. They've got, their campaign has shifted into like an almost Arby's type announcer voice.
It's Will Arnett.
Bullshit.
Deadass, it's Will Arnett.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You fucking know the name of the guy. Of course I know Will Arnett, but like I couldn't pick that voice as his. The fact that you told me, I might be able to hear it now because I do like Will Arnett.
Yeah, listen. Oh, he's great. Yeah, listen to it and like picture Will Arnett. It's Will Arnett.
Okay. Why do you know that?
I just know his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could totally be wrong, but I'm almost positive.
That's
He
fair.
is-
Go ahead and look it up.
Yeah,
But
just so I'm not bullshitting.
you ever
like
do
I
that when
always do.
watching like cartoons? Is it like that's Will Arnett?
Yeah.
That's Bill Hader.
Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm like, that's Will Arnett, but there's someone who has a very similar voice, so it might be him.
So far, watching Bob's Burgers, I've been wrong. I think once
Really?
on who I'm like, oh my god, it's this guy, and then I look it up, and I'm like, ooh, it wasn't. But like, it's Will Arnett.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Nuts.
I'm trying to remember like why I very much know his voice because it's not from Sunny. He's in. No, he's
It's-
from Arrested Development. He's from Arrested
Yeah.
Development. Yeah, I've heard it's a great show. It's not from that. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
He was the missing link in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Which is interesting because
is.
recently we were watching an episode of Rick and Morty, and I said that is Hugh Laurie,
Wow,
And-
that's a tough one.
and it was because it is a tough one.
Yeah.
The only reason I got it is because it was pretty much the same voice he did for Dr. Cockroach in that same film, Monsters vs. Aliens.
That's wild. BoJack Horseman. That's what I know Will Arnett from very much. Like that's what cemented his voice. He plays BoJack.
Will Arnett plays
Will
BoJack?
Arnett
I
is-
never, you know what? Never knew that.
That like cemented his voice in my head because I loved that show. It's a great show. One
Never
of the
seen
best.
it. Seen clips.
Oh, it's
I've never
really,
even seen like a full episode.
You should watch it. It's
Yeah,
it will make you cry.
It's
very
like
sad.
Inside, where it's like, hey, I want to watch it, but I think I'll have like a what's it called? Yeah, beyond
Existential
that.
crisis?
Yeah, existential crisis.
You'll cry. You'll cry pretty hard.
Yeah, BoJack.
It's
dude,
really sad.
Dude, look at me in
It's
the
so
eyes.
funny.
Look at me in the eyes. I cry at Bob's Burgers.
Oh, you'll
pretty
cry,
often.
BoJack, yeah.
Pretty often. Like every 3 episodes, a couple tears will fall.
Interesting. From what?
Happy moments, family moments,
Family moments are hard.
cute
to,
family things.
Yeah, that'll get me.
When like Bob and the kids just have like a special little moment, I'm like, that part of me that wants to be a dad. It's like,
Yep.
Jim. I'm like, give me time.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that'll get me too. I get that.
Yeah, just
Happy little
cute things.
family moments.
I don't typically cry at sad things. I think I might have mentioned this before. When like very traumatizing things happen, scary things, sad things, I don't tend to react in a very like heavily emotional way. But just as of recent, like in the last year or two, because before that I didn't cry. Period.
Is this guy gonna go in front of the camera?
Who's to say?
Yeah.
Spinning from like
Yeah.
He's taking the long way down.
There's this little bug that's just spinning like a fucking tornado. Just
Yeah,
all
he's
the way
going
down.
nuts.
Yeah, he's gonna get into the camera.
He heard me singing Billy Gilman, and he's dancing. Anywho. I will like be on TikTok and I'll just be scrolling and I'll come across a video of, best friends that haven't seen each other in 7 years.
That'll get me.
And or like someone who has been either in jail or the military or something, and they'll have been away for a number of years, and they'll come back and their dog remembers them. It's shit like that. Breakdowns, just casual
Military
ones.
members always get me.
Yeah, just
That one just gets me.
casual breakdowns.
And I don't know because I've never had that experience of like.
That's the thing. We were talking about this last night. We went to like Taco Bell at like midnight. You know how it is.
When else you could?
You know how it be. So no, we were having that moment that when you're sad, it's like an empathy thing. Like, oh, I can't cry if someone else is sad unless I've been there.
Right.
And I felt their pain.
Right.
You have that empathy, like, oh man, that's sad, and I felt that sadness before. I hurt for you, and you can cry and you can get emotional. But the thing is, I cry at happy things that I've never experienced. Where's that come from?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's very strange.
As long as he is here, you're going to be looking at him.
I know, and I want to get him.
Dude, he lives here, man. Wait, does he pay rent? No. Get him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him up. Where'd he go? He's right there. He's right there. Hey, guys, we're going to take a little... And? Dead. Dead. First try. Killer. First death on the podcast.
What are you going to do? It's nicotine. What are you going to do?
I've told you we're going to do this. We're going to keep referencing.
Yep.
Every recording session, things will bleed together. So, like, pretty much every month, just remember the shit.
Yeah, you have to be in tune with all the jokes that we make throughout a whole month.
Yeah.
So you have to watch. That's how we trick them into getting to watch our show.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Where did all of this come from?
Reese's.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Mimi's literal 10 out of 10 joke.
Top tier.
Top tier.
That could be what. I think that's actually the hardest I've ever laughed on the show.
I cannot believe she threw that shit at me at 2 a.m.
Have you ever eaten a Reese's?
Have you ever She did that. She did that.
Fucking dead, dude. That's so funny.
Her shoulders squared up. She got into it.
Have you ever? I can't do it. It's gonna make me laugh too hard.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
No, straight up. So good on you.
Yeah, good on you. Big ups from Mimi on that one. Big.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't help but like I see that.
Yeah, you
I
do.
see your phone. So many fucking notes.
It's crazy.
Are those
These are just all from when we started.
Are those are all ABP.
These
You're
are all
in a folder. You're in a folder.
These are
called,
my folders.
You use so many notes.
I go nuts on notes, yo.
Dude's got like 30 folders, each with.
That's all on my phone. Over 1,000.
He has 1,056 individual notes.
Where else am I gonna fucking put it? I will forget, and I do.
That's my problem is I just end up forgetting, but at least I don't remember that I forget.
That's not
I just
even-
forget it.
That's not even half of it, because look at this.
My first note, are those voice
Those are
notes?
all voice memos from the past 6 years.
Oh my gosh.
That's where I put ideas. I put ideas there, and I put ideas in my notes.
First
From driving, I talk.
note I have in my phone is from 2016, and it is a physical description of my very first D&D character.
I love that.
Yeah.
What is my first note? This is gonna be. It might be some.
Third
Bad shit.
note is from 2017, and it is the intro to my D&D campaign that Seth played in. I have the intro to that campaign as our story
That's
begins.
amazing.
There's a grim and somber haze in the air. Yeah, I still have that shit.
Okay, so my first note is actually so funny.
Okay.
I used to do a show. I was in a show, a production of The Little Mermaid.
Nice.
And at this production, I had to drive 45 minutes to get to rehearsal every night. Wow. And one of my co-actors, she was a little girl.
Did she play the mermaid?
She did not. She played Flounder. So
Little girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like 15 and she was like maybe 8.
Yeah, a fish.
Yeah. And what do you don't talk about anything. What do you talk about?
What, like when you are, in retrospect, young, I think at 15 you feel kind of like,
Oh yeah, you feel
older than you
I'm
are.
old as shit.
Yeah. So what do
You feel the same at 22,
What do a
by the way.
15 and 8-year-old talk about?
Yeah, what?
I feel like, I don't know, SpongeBob. I feel like that's something that you've still got going at the moment
So
in terms of like mutual interests.
What we decided on
Yeah.
was she would just ask me a bunch of would you rather questions.
That's interesting.
Do you want to hear would you rather questions from an 8-year-old?
Yeah. Can I hit you with one from last episode?
Absolutely.
Would you rather pee inside in the morning or outside? I'm sorry.
That was good.
Yeah.
That came up good.
Yeah, thank you.
Would you rather be thrown into a trash can or be thrown onto a mattress onto a lake? That's exactly how she said it too.
Mattress onto a lake.
Mattress on the lake?
That sounds sick.
Would you
It's
rather-
like, you ever seen the movie, and this has been a trope in multiple movies, but like, the one I'm thinking of in particular is what, Meatballs?
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
No,
starring-
no, it is
Jim
just called Meatballs.
It's just called
With
Meatballs?
Bill Murray. It's about a summer camp.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that film starts.
Is
Is
it?
them throwing a guy sleeping on a mattress into a lake.
There you go.
And he like wakes up and he's like, "Rah!" And this was in so many films.
Sure.
But
That
like
is a
that's
trope,
the
yeah.
one that I
That would be
like
fun.
remember.
Interesting. Would you rather eat a whole tub of acorns or be under 5 fallen pine trees from a hurricane?
Be under 5 fallen trees from a hurricane.
Yep.
Just be under them.
You're under them.
I'm gonna have to start snacking on some acorns.
Whole tub. An entire bathtub full of acorns. Bathtub, yes. Bathtub full of acorns.
She said bathtub or tub?
She said tub, but when I asked, she said bathtub.
You asked for.
I asked for clarification,
That's
yeah.
that's fair.
I took it seriously.
I do the same thing. I always clarify.
Yeah, you gotta.
Beyond comprehension.
Yeah. Because
I'm like, can I season the acorns? Can I slow roast them? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Come on, a little sprinkle of sea salt.
Can I shave them down to like tiny little shavings just so I can sprinkle them into my mouth?
Can I melt some caramel in there? And just caramel acorns? If I eat the acorns in any manner, can I grind them and mix them into like a pasta sauce or something?
We should do an ABP cooking cookbook. It's just all acorn shit.
just acorn shit.
This is my favorite one. This happened like 6 years ago, and I still can't stop laughing at this one. Would you rather have an itch under your skin on this part of your arm, or have to play golf forever?
Where's this girl? We need her on the show.
And I don't know what play golf forever means. Like, do you finish the 18th hole and then you go back to hole 1, or do you just keep doing the same?
The
hole
elusive
over?
19th hole.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Because that's genuinely hard. Because like an itch.
Is
Sorry.
the itch forever, or can you just go and then boop done?
Sorry. The itch is on this part. I remember it was this part of your arm for a week, or play golf forever.
Forever. I'd clarify again. I'd be like, forever is in my natural lifespan, or forever is in like I have been gifted.
immortal.
No, not gifted. I've been cursed with eternal life, and I have to use it on the back 9.
I'm dead, dude.
But
Oh shit.
You're dead? I'm eternally playing golf.
That's gotta be worse
I
than
bet
anything.
you'd love that being dead. I bet it's great.
Yeah. If someone were to come to me and be like, I will gift you eternal life, but you have to play golf the entire time.
I'd say I'd rather you kill me now.
Now, yeah, I'll die now.
Yeah, go ahead and just.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't believe is like itch on this. Because if it was itch on this part of your arm forever,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Mhm.
That's really hard because it's an unsatisfiable itch.
Yes.
That's really
An
difficult.
unsatisfiable. It'd probably like take a literal mental toll on you. Like psychologically, I think if you had an itch that you couldn't scratch forever,
Yeah.
you would eventually go like some semblance of insane.
You would.
That's nuts.
But I feel like it's the same if you also played golf forever.
Oh, yeah,
I think you'd go crazy a little quicker.
man.
You'd get crazy good at golf, though.
The shit that kids say,
Honestly.
it's magical.
Yeah.
It is genuinely impressive
Yeah.
that they have like such a plethora of excellent. Are you still reading? Like, is there more?
Oh, there's a couple more.
You're
but-
just throwing the good stuff at me.
yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this wasn't even in your ABP folder.
No, this is
We've
just-
not made it into the ABP folder.
Yeah, this is just the first folder on my phone.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Would you rather get carried away by balloons or get in a really bad car wreck?
Can I get in the bed car wreck and the balloons carry me away to the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll take both.
Oh God.
That's a story.
I think that's the last one.
Yeah. If it's the last good one.
Yeah.
What's that ABP folder have? I'll see if
Yeah.
I'll see if I have any jokes. I don't feel like I write jokes down. That's my issue. Is that like I only like more than anything like I budget in my notes.
I mean, I do the same.
There's a grocery list here.
Yeah, I do like song lyrics. I'll do grocery stuff. Everything goes in my notes. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What is this? Schedule? What is that?
This just made me laugh because we got a note at work, so people can write notes at work.
Yeah,
They're
talk
like,
to me.
I want you to do blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And this note was, I want the wings run through twice, cooked hard. I didn't like that. But
Wait, this is the like
Someone-
special requests on
this
your
was the
food.
special request. They're like, I want wings, but can you cook them twice and cook them hard?
Cook them hard.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't like it.
I'm gonna start taking pictures of this shit, but like I abuse special requests so fucking much, and like I do it in a nice way.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an asshole to people who are making minimum wage, but
Right.
like I will. Like last time last time we ate Subway, I wrote in the special requests. I was like, hey, if you'd like to, draw a little picture on my bag.
People love that.
So I got it. Amazing picture of Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah, it was Pikachu and it was adorable.
Wow.
I think Seth was there for that because I went to D&D immediately afterwards and I showed it to you and Joey. Do you remember this? No. The Pikachu Subway?
No.
It was
No,
the
I
same
don't.
day I was eating that watermelon and a car crash just happened in front of me.
What the fuck is your life?
You remember that? We were at D&D and I was just like eating watermelon on the porch and I was like raw dogging it, man. Like I was like really, because I was on the porch. It doesn't matter where
you were eating it
where it
hard.
goes. So I was eating it hard. No.
No, please.
I want this.
It's your podcast too. Go ahead.
Walk it closer to the mic though. You don't have to be on camera.
Yeah, do come closer to the mic. So we
Yeah,
can
you
pick
don't
up.
have to like hold the mic unless you want
Everybody,
to. You
our
can.
editor Seth.
Yay!
My point of view.
Get the microphone out. to him. Yeah.
Yeah, so the rest of us are inside playing D&D, as one does. It was a nice, cool, rainy day. It was kind of misty in the air. Joey lives on a mountain. So we're all inside. We've got the door open because it feels great outside. A nice little breeze coming in, keeping us cool. Jim's out on the porch eating some watermelon.
Life.
I'm sitting on the floor playing with my dice, waiting for my turn. And we just hear like tires screech and this giant crashing noise of metal crunching. And I turn around and all of us inside are like, what the hell just happened? And then Jim turns around and he says, oh, there was just a horrific car crash down the road.
No, it was watermelon in hand. Hey guys, it was in that thing. No, I watched it. I watched it.
Thank you, Seth.
It was all clear as day. I witnessed a car flip, and I walked in with I think I just witnessed a horrendous car accident. And they were like, what? So they all like run out and they like get binoculars and we call the police and we're like, hey, there was a car accident. You should probably do something about that. And then we just went back to playing D&D.
I got someone arrested.
I
because-
think they were okay. Like from everything we saw through the binoculars. Yeah, I don't want to seem like an asshole for like, oh, someone
Losers!
No, I don't think anyone seriously
Imagine
got.
being in a full body cast. I'm not a loser.
No, watching through the binoculars, we saw everyone safely escape from the vehicle and walk away.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's good for them.
I got someone arrested.
Nice.
Yeah, because they got in a car accident.
Wait. Now hold on.
Yeah.
There are a few steps I'm missing.
Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Did they
no.
pump the brakes?
So I'm delivering a pizza. I was on the job.
As you do, as a pizza
I was
delivery guy.
delivering the pizza to. I do that as a pizza delivery guy. So I was delivering a pizza, and I heard "Ba-dum, ba-dum," and I turned around and I see a car going "Ba-dum, ba-dum," and then they ricochet off of a telephone pole and then fly into a ditch.
Okay.
And I just watched that happen. And I turned
Yeah.
around to the person that I was delivering pizza to, and I was like,
Here you go.
"Here you go. It's
Here you
already
go.
paid for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, bye now.
Yeah, see ya."
Bye now.
And
Bye-bye.
they were like, "Are they okay?" And I was like, "I don't."
Shit,
probably
I don't know.
not."
I'm fucking standing 2 feet from you.
If you don't know, I don't have any insider knowledge.
If you think I'm standing close enough to have known, go ahead. Step 2 feet closer. You tell me. They all right?
So I run.
What's your diagnosis?
I don't get in my car. I just run. It was pretty far down the street,
Yeah.
but I run.
Yeah.
I get
Which
there.
is a thing for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
almost died.
Yeah, you running.
Yeah.
Not the best idea.
No, it's not a good
But you
idea.
did it anyway.
I did,
Heroic.
and it was a worthy cause.
Go on.
So I get there, and the car's just sitting there. Like, no one's getting out. No one's moving.
Yeah. Ooh, that's the worst.
Yeah, so I got scared, and I called the police.
Yeah.
And I,
Hello, police.
yeah, which I think is the right thing to do. And
Yeah,
so,
you call 911. You don't call the police. You call 911.
Sorry, you called
911 is the dispatch for like all emergencies.
Emergency
I think a
vehicles.
lot of times
Yeah.
911 is equated to the police department. It's
yeah,
not.
Sorry.
Your local police department has its own, what is it, 7-digit?
Sure.
7-digit number.
Sure does. Yep.
Yeah, 3 and 4. So yeah, its own 7-digit phone number, but 911 is the dispatch for all. So you call 911 and you're like, hey, and they send one of everything almost every time.
They do. So I said, yeah, there's somebody. They crashed
Somebody
into
just
a telephone
crashed.
pole and then shot into a ditch. Went through a metal gate and then shot through a ditch.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's not even a ditch. It used to be a fountain.
Yeah.
So it's very deep.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, they might be dead.
Yeah.
And so
Who's to say?
right as I get off the phone, they tumble out of the car and they're like, we're all right. I was like, oh, okay. And they're like,
Don't call
don't
anyone.
call anyone.
What was it?
And I was like-
Insurance?
Huh? They were
Drunk?
like drunk and high.
Drunk and high.
Because they're like, don't call anyone. And I was like, I just called the police. And they were like, of
Yeah.
course you did. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I just called. Or sorry, I just called 911.
Just call 911 again and be like, hey,
faster.
JK.
JK. Yeah. Hey, just kidding. That didn't happen. You fell for the prank phone call. Yeah. So they were like, all right. And then I drove back. On another run, I drove back by there and they're putting them in cuffs. Tough.
Yeah, that's tough. But
But they could have killed somebody. So I don't really care that much.
literally, like, please don't.
Yeah, that was not a. If you got that as like a, oh, I should drive drunk.
Yeah.
Don't.
Please don't. For the safety of not only yourself, but others.
Yeah.
This comes, 3 episodes after I said that I've driven under the influence of a state legal substance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't. I that was when I was 17.
Yeah, and it's fine when you're 17. Just don't.
It's
do it
not
any
fine
other
when
time.
you're 17. I have
Sorry, I
learned
probably
some
shouldn't-
things.
I probably shouldn't say that.
You know what's nuts?
What's nuts?
Speaking on the recklessness of youth, the fact that like I drive a Monte Carlo now,
You do.
which is like a
Great
racing car.
Great car.
Dale
Fantastic
Earnhardt
car.
drove a Monte Carlo, different kind of Monte Carlo, but like
Still Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo, Dale Earnhardt racer. A lot of racers. It's a good car.
Great car.
I before this drove a Seth. Do you happen to know the model? Was it a Chrysler? No, it's definitely a Chevrolet, but I don't know what it was. Chevy. It was a van. It was a minivan.
Okay.
It was my grandma's, and then it was gifted to my sister, and then she got a better car, and it was gifted to me.
Sick.
And it was like my first car when I was 16.
Do you remember the box?
Yeah, that was Seth's minivan.
Nice.
The box. It was very square.
Tight.
Mine was very round. But that minivan, like 112, 113 miles an hour. Speed wobbles. Car was shaking. I've never gone above 90 in my Monte Carlo. I don't plan to.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
113
I have like videos of it.
in a you were taking a video while you were driving 113.
Hell yeah. How else are you gonna tell people you did it? What are they gonna believe you?
He did not know me during this.
Oh God no.
Good.
Yeah, God no. God no.
I mean, I went 100
And I'm
in my little Mazda one time because I had to get to.
yeah, I'm about
for
to
sex.
I'm about to
You got to go 100.
but I'm gonna try and justify this, but I'm not justifying it for you or anyone listening. Yeah. Don't fucking go that far above the speed limit. It's definitely not a good idea.
Unless someone like dares you or something,
Or it's for sex.
or if it's for sex.
But
Only those two scenarios.
anything
Any
else,
other, don't do it.
anything else, we will find out,
Yeah,
and we'll scold you like parents.
and we'll call 911. Not the
So,
police. 911.
so my justification for this is like it was
really cool.
it was like 3 a.m. So there's like no one on the roads. I'm not like talking a busy interstate. I'm not talking about like a main road. It was pretty back road-ish.
Yeah.
It's still paved, but like it's like there are no streetlights. And
No people.
I knew that. I think if you stay in one area for long enough, you learn where the cops like to sit.
Yep.
We know where the cops like to sit. Never seen a cop in this area.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and did it. I
like it.
stopped doing it, and at some age, it just kind of clicked, and I was like, I'm gonna never do that again.
Never do that.
I've
ever
done
again.
it. Hey, I've done it.
Yeah.
I've broken triple dig. I'm
It's a cool feeling.
calling it there.
It's a cool feeling.
Yeah, I hung my hat up. And now drive a Monte Carlo. I don't think I've ever gone above 90.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Good for you.
it's nuts.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts. 113 in a van.
Oh yeah, speed wobbles, man.
Yeah, I bet. I get speed wobbles at 75.
Oh yeah, no, the speed
Such
wobbles
things.
started at like 85.
And you're like, she can keep going.
She could keep going. I
she's
knew
got more in
that.
her.
I knew that car. I'd been driving it since I was like 5. I wasn't driving.
I know she's got 113.
I had
in her.
ridden in it. So the fucking speedometer goes up to like 140.
Yeah, so that means it's okay to drive 140.
I can't say it for this car, but like there's a saying. I bought the whole speedometer. I'm gonna use the whole speedometer.
Oh, that's good.
I think my grip on the microphone. You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Excellent. My grip on the microphone changed, and I muted myself, and that was 2 seconds long. I immediately caught it because I heard the button get pressed.
That could have been bad.
On means green.
She's on. Yeah, she's on top of it.
On is green. Off is red, and I can't tell the difference in those two colors. So
That's on Ford. Did you always think that the Sonic logo was green?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yes, it's they're together. You can't tell the difference.
Oh, I don't understand things.
yeah, it's fine. A lot of times it's context. Like
Gotcha.
yeah, it's just like at first it was like red means stop and yellow means slow down and green means go. And I was like, yes, top means
Top
stop,
means-
bottom.
yeah.
And then eventually like I could look at that and be like, that's that color. So yeah, things just have to be close together. So the fact that the same picture of a microphone just is a different color immediately, it doesn't like turn off and then come back on as red. It's just boop, it's changed color. I couldn't tell.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Wild. That is nuts.
Color blindness. So what's in your notes for like ABP, like the ABP folder?
Yeah. All right.
We all have our things. You have CF. I'm colorblind.
Yeah. Color.
Fibrosis.
Yeah. Color fibrosis.
Colors? Question mark? Fucked. Period.
So when I was
CF. Colors? Fucked.
So when I was a kid, there was a guy who used to do sleepovers, and one time he watched porn.
Is that in the ABP folder?
Yep.
Okay. So I guess we legally have to talk about that?
Yep.
Okay. Have we talked about this on the show?
So he would dead ass. We were all just hanging out, just being dudes,
Yeah.
and talking, hanging out, and he just pulls out his phone, and we just started hearing porn. Yeah. And we were like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I just wanted to watch something real quick. It's like,
I think
you're
I've-
like, no,
No.
you don't know.
No, I don't care if you're, doing anything with yourself. I don't.
Okay.
No, to mean like, I don't care.
Oh, what you do alone.
Yeah, this is. I'm phrasing this incorrectly, and I hear it.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
No, guys.
You can masturbate at the party. Just don't watch porn while
No,
you do it.
I hear it coming out of my mouth. I don't care if you're not doing it
Yeah.
in that moment. You can't do that.
Don't do that.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make it okay that you're not doing it. That's what I mean.
Yeah. We're just like, don't watch porn. He's like, don't worry, I'm not masturbating. It's like, that's not the bad part.
Yeah, that's not.
We weren't
That's
worried
not
about
what
that.
I'm upset about.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Very,
you not.
you're very considerate.
Yeah, we were like, don't do that, man. He was like, can I just watch one? He just wanted to watch one.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Call
We were like, no.
It's like, hey, somewhere I have to go to sleep.
Oh, that would be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like at any event where you have to sleep with other people.
What? What?
What? Just what?
I laughed at what you said.
Yay!
Again, we're not
Tell
used
me,
to
it'll make me happy.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I do have one of my notes. Is
I have something really close to that.
great.
I was the guy. Didn't watch porn, but I don't think we've ever mentioned this on the podcast.
You have to beat off to go to sleep.
No.
I do. That's normal.
I'm talking about the bat signal. Me, Seth, and Jace are sleeping at my place,
Oh, no.
and I'm a good host.
Yeah. I
So
believe it.
so they get my bed. I sleep
Yeah.
on the floor.
Oh, what a nice man.
So they're in bed. I'm laying at the foot of the bed. So they're up there. I'm down here, and I'm 17 ish.
Yep.
Sending my dick like crazy, like no one's business. Like no one's business. Sending my dick like crazy. It is pitch black.
Yep.
Because of course it is. We're going to sleep.
I can't make that joke. Never mind.
So they're up there. I'm on the floor. It is total darkness. My door is right there.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Flash on for a momentary. The bat signal, fucking dick on the wall. Just, tell you what, in that moment, never looked bigger. It was like the whole door. It was just flash.
Damn, your dick is the size of a door.
And it was just this moment of silence. Because it was dark.
It's pitch black.
Okay.
You have to
know
s-
where your penis is?
You have to see
I wasn't trying to find it. I was taking a picture.
Where'd my penis go?
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were
Oh, yeah,
I was
pic.
taking a picture of my erect penis.
jacking off. I was like,
No. No.
I'm trying to check off. Where's my penis? I can't find it. I need to turn my flash on.
No. I was sending a photo of my erect penis.
and you don't go to the bathroom.
I never got it.
Nope.
I never got it.
It didn't send? Hold on.
Try again.
You're right. What?
Failed to send.
Because you probably actually have someone.
Most of my like friends have seen my penis at some point.
I mean, that's fair.
It's valid. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah, same on my end. Yes. Most of my friends,
yeah.
except for the ones who didn't want to.
I can't do that.
Well,
I can't just like pop a titty and send it to the group chat. Like,
I'd be like, why'd you do that? But I also would never send my penis on the group chat.
yeah.
You wouldn't do it in a group chat.
Don't talk about their group chat.
Okay.
Yeah, but like that's like a boys chat.
Yeah.
That's like
That's
a
what I mean. I mean, like in a group.
I
Like a
hate
co-ed group chat.
I hate to say this, but like our group chat at the end of the day, it's a business group chat.
Yeah.
It literally is made for the express purpose of communicating between each other to record, edit, and publish this show in a concise manner.
So I've never seen your dick.
We do cut like funny shit in there. Like we always are making jokes with each other, even when the cameras are off, just because that's kind of who we are as people. We're constantly trying to make each other laugh. But like when it's just like, Jay sent us a picture of his shit the other day. He took a shit so big he gave us a warning. He was like, "Guys, I'm about to send you a picture of my shit.
Well, that's nice.
Go ahead." He said, "Go ahead and skip right by it if you don't want to see it." But this is the fattest log I've ever laid, and I need someone to see it. So he did.
Normalize that. If you take a shit that you're like, this is incredible.
With the
someone
trigger
needs to
warning
see
though,
it.
with the
Yeah, you gotta send it.
cautionary, hey, if you're in public, hey guys, if you just don't feel like seeing poopy right now,
Yeah.
then look away.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's hilarious.
that flashes on the wall. There's
Yep. That's
dead silence. And I forget who it was that broke the silence, but it was one of you two. And it was just Jim. And we all erupt into laughter at what just happened. I don't think there was much discussion because the thing is, like,
No need to be.
you know.
Yep.
You know everything that just happened.
Yeah.
We all knew, but it was just, we all cracked up.
That's
Because I don't
hilarious.
know why I didn't have the forethought to think
That's
this is going to cast a shadow.
Yeah.
So,
The horny just takes over.
horny
You don't
really
think.
grabs you.
That is
So,
so funny.
that shot up onto the wall. And I thought that you're watching porn
Yeah.
at a sleepover melded nicely into that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good segue. Let's see here.
I'm so upset that you have like so much material on your phone. And I'm looking and like, what is this?
What you got? I love out of context notes.
Nothing.
They're so funny.
Just
Empty note.
I do have empty notes. Planning another this is another what? Another shopping list.
Have
Like,
you
I have
ever
nothing.
eaten a Reese's?
Have you ever eaten a Reese? I never.
Dude, that's gonna happen for a really long
I
time.
have like nothing, man.
Damn.
This sucks. Video ideas? It's blank. I have a
have
note
any.
called video ideas and it's blank.
That's a hilarious joke, though.
Yeah.
Like that's such a.
I have more ABP ideas in my phone than he does.
That's so funny.
I have a Christmas roast session called Chestnuts Roasting.
That's great.
Oh my god.
What does it say?
Cockroach.
You just have that?
Just a note that says
Cockroach.
cockroach.
That's great. No, that's fantastic. That needs to be something. That's hilarious. Cockroach. Okay, so this is pretty funny that I found out.
Yeah.
Do you know what horseflies really like?
No.
Apparently, horseflies, their favorite thing is large, dark, warm, moving objects. What a weird thing to like.
Yeah.
But that's what they love.
Yeah.
They love it.
And you found this where? Like you...
Over by my large, warm, dark, moving object.
Your car?
My car.
Okay.
So I parked my car I was delivering pizza.
Yes,
And I
as you
parked
do.
my car in an open field-ish area. And I get out of my car. 15 of them. Swarm it.
God. When was this?
This week.
What?
Yep. This has never happened before.
I think I'd cry.
I got so scared.
Yeah.
I ran to their front door. And I got there, but when I came back, they were all gone.
Because like animals, like insects buzzing near me, can't handle it.
Yeah. And
Cannot.
horseflies? Dude, horsefly bites hurt like shit. They're so painful. I genuinely would say they're worse than like a bee sting. Because there's something about them that it's just like, I don't know. But, so yeah, I run to their front door, I deliver the pizza, and then I get back, and the horseflies are gone. I'm like, what the hell? It's because the car stopped moving. They like when what kind of fucking weird kink is that? That's the weirdest fetish I've ever heard. Large, warm, dark, moving objects. The second it stops being one of those things, they're like, fuck it.
They've found their niche.
Yeah, they found
That's
it.
the peak of evolution, isn't it? Is
You know
finding
what?
like the one thing.
Always gets you.
The dodo bird's niche was just way too much. Way too much. Never. Out of here.
The dodo bird's like, you know what? I can't find my kink. I think I'm just gonna die. There's no point anymore.
I found a note that's kind of funny.
Excellent.
This is a shopping list, but I
Hilarious.
must
Let's
have
do it.
been like some kind of fucked up.
I don't know what I added to it.
No, I think I did this because like as I was like, oh, we need this. You were like, what are you saying to me right now? I remember this. So soft sugar,
Normal.
bread magic,
Little abstract.
and entire milk. Soul of nut. That's almond extract. Soul of nut.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's
man?
almond extract.
What the fuck?
And entire milk? Whole milk. I made an entire... I did this. I was like, babe, what do we need? And she starts listing things. And as she lists things, I convert them into my own little language. Soft sugar, I think that's confectionery sugar.
Yep. I really hate you so much. Are you sure it's not powdered sugar?
Yeah, that's same thing.
Oh, is that
Powdered
the same
sugar and
thing?
confectioner sugar?
I've
Pretty
never heard
much
that.
the
I've never
same
heard
thing.
that word. Can you say it a little bit slower?
Confectionery?
What the fuck does
Or
that mean?
confectioners?
Is that British?
No,
I've never heard that word. I'm sorry.
No, confectionery is like a candy, like a sweet. A confectioner is like someone who makes candy.
It's like if you go to like a shop and it has like food, liquor, and confectionaries.
Yeah.
I don't doubt they would all be in the same shop.
I've never seen that ever in my life. Is that a Tennessee thing?
No, that's just a
Confectionery?
confectionery.
Huh. I don't read enough.
Could you guess what bread magic is?
Yeah, Wonder Bread.
No. Wow.
It's not?
No,
Oh,
but that's
wow.
a damn good guess.
I really
Do you
thought that
know?
would be that.
Yeast.
That's pretty good.
It's yeast.
Nah, that's good.
I'm trying to think of what we were making.
I have a recipe right here.
Was it out you?
A bathtub of
It was either
acorns.
the Yule cake or it was the sweet rolls from Skyrim.
Ooh, it might have been.
Nice.
Because if we're putting honey in it, we put 2 tablespoons of honey in it, soured cream, baby chicken, it's eggs. So that's genuinely, unfortunately,
Crazy.
I think that is like the funniest
Funniest
thing. I do have this. We talked about my limo driving ages ago. We talked about
Yes.
the 20-year Shrek anniversary. This is one thing from that episode, the Shrek episode, that I never talked about. But it's kind of not relevant anymore. Remember that one time, like a couple months ago, when like you'd just be scrolling through TikTok and every single live stream you'd come across is the same guy putting rubber bands on a watermelon?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about?
I don't know. But now it's some guy putting pool balls on a treadmill.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah.
I've
All the
seen
time.
that guy. Good
Same
on
guy?
him.
You think it's the same guy?
But the thing is, it was different accounts with the watermelon guy.
Oh, it's just they're all doing the same thing.
everyone has taken this guy's content and they're just live streaming it. But
Yo.
that guy, pool ball guy,
Yeah.
it's the same dude every time.
Same dude every time.
And he's doing it live.
Yeah.
It's not pre-recorded. I respect that guy.
Yeah, he's
That
actually
guy's kind of cool.
I've watched.
I watched
Yeah,
it.
I
I've
watched
rooted
it,
for
like-
go number 8.
Yeah.
You know?
Although I don't like his system.
Yeah, because it's like
It's a little unfair.
The back ball is gonna fall every time.
Every time.
Every time without he's dropping cups onto the treadmill to
Yeah.
like knock one off. You think the guy in second is gonna blow a tire and like spin out, go to 5th?
Yeah.
No, it's just essentially you could do the same thing by taking the first ball and gently pushing it backwards until every ball but the first falls.
Yeah.
Rare occasion, second will take first.
Yeah.
You'll get that little switch. But,
I'd
like,
love to see him just have a bucket of balls.
Yeah.
Just pour it on there.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a better system.
Word.
We'll call him.
Hey man,
I have one last thing.
hit me with it.
Anything but politics.
Yes.
There's more. They've cropped up. We were early to a trend, and people are trying to capitalize on it.
No way.
There's not another anything but politics, but there are 2 everything but politics.
Everything but
Which is way worse. Objectively, that's a much worse name. Everything but politics.
I don't want to diss these guys. They might have a good show.
They don't. It's bad. Wow. Genuinely, I think they're trying to capitalize on like, oops, I searched the wrong thing. The guy's username is Dr. Zeus.
Dr. Seuss?
Dr. Zeus.
Zeus.
See, it's close. So it's like, oops, I accidentally searched Zeus instead of Zeus. And I accidentally searched everything but politics, not anything but politics.
People are not capitalizing off people incorrectly searching our thing.
Hey, let's pretend.
Well, yeah, let's pretend.
We're actually
let me
super
search
famous,
up
Jim.
anything
Look where we are. Come on.
but politics. I'm gonna give it a live one. I check every so
It's not good.
rarely. This is on Apple Podcasts, by the way.
Ah.
But I've got the Canadians, cool guys.
I thought their shit was gone.
They haven't posted new ones.
They haven't posted
Oh,
since
but
March
they haven't-
8th.
But yikes, guys, get on it. But they haven't taken anything
Well,
down.
they're like both in college.
It's true.
We're
Not.
And then there's another by Gabe and Rahul.
Anything but politics?
Yeah, last episode, March 31st, 2017.
Oh, that's a while ago.
Anything but politics.
How did we not see that?
Braxton King. It's a trailer, and I can't find a date on it. Oh, years active, 2021.
Recent.
Yeah, recent, but it's just a trailer for something that I can't find the full. Maybe it's yet to come.
Good job, Braxton.
Yeah. So and that's everything under that name that I can locate.
Nothing for everything but politics?
Anchor.fm / what? What did he get? Oh, Braxton King. He used his name instead of the show name. Come on, man, get your SEO up.
Yeah.
How are
Nothing
people?
for
How are
everything
people?
but politics?
Oh,
They
I
might
haven't.
just-
I haven't even searched that.
Oh, I was about to say, they might just be on YouTube.
But that's crazy.
Yeah. I think we were early to a trend.
Well,
Of people being annoyed with politics.
Hey, man, I think that's been around for a long time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But now people are trying to monetize it.
Yeah.
You know the thing everybody feels? Let's make money out of it.
That is I think that's the natural progression of things.
Yep.
Is when enough
Always.
people can get behind one point. It's like, great, I'm gonna own the point.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the point as my own and be like, hey guys, doesn't this suck? And everyone's like, yeah,
It does suck.
And like we are roasting ourselves here
Oh, right,
in
yeah.
saying that like no, we took a thing that like nobody likes talking about it.
No.
You know, truly, unless they like are okay with getting a little angry day to day.
Yeah. Which,
It's just
Not
a
the
lot
type
of
of people you wanna be
lot
around
of
anyway.
negativity there.
Yeah,
lot of
why
lot of
focus on it?
negativity in it, man. So
and that's why we do this show.
and that's why we do the show. Because oddly enough, as weird as it sounds, like the show is an escape from it.
Yeah.
Personally, everyone has political beliefs.
Of course.
But, like they don't fucking matter.
No, they don't matter at all.
No, they don't matter at all. So this is y'all's escape. And apparently, hey, 3 or 4 other escapes if you want them. Go look them up. But
Yeah.
but
But
subscribe to us.
yeah, subscribe to us and then go like watch theirs and be like, good job, but I'm gonna go watch Jim and Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good stuff, man.
Good stuff, man.
And with that,
I genuinely can't think of anything else. It is 69 degrees right now. That's something.
nice.
That is something.
What
I
is
think
it?
when you get to the point in the episode where
What is it? It's what?
What?
It's something. It's what?
69 degrees.
Yeah. It's,
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
You missed a nice.
No, you said nice and he said nice. I thought the nices were
This is
covered.
taken care of. Okay, that's fair.
You know what? But no, it is nice. I think when you get to the point in an episode where your content is it's 69 degrees, I think that's. I think we're good to start calling it wraps.
That's a good stop sign there.
Timestamp? Oh shit! Beautiful, gorgeous. Hey,
Nailed
dog.
it.
Huh? Was that a high five?
It was a high five.
Nice.
You nailed
Okay. Nothing else that you could think of?
it. Let me just take one, just to make sure none of
A
them were
gander.
time sensitive.
Little peek.
Some of them might have been like super
Time sensitive.
Of like,
Rip-
talk about it this week or else.
Rip Norm Macdonald. Honestly, guy was
Honestly.
hilarious. I keep seeing because of this. I keep seeing clips of him again, and it just reminds me of how funny the guy was.
He was so gifted.
Every time I ever talked about him to Mimi, I would always say the same thing because it's the one thing that I can imagine she would recognize him from. I was like, do you remember on Fairly Odd Parents there was a genie?
Yeah.
His name was Norm.
Yep.
I think they literally just said, bruh, play yourself.
Yeah, for real.
Just be you, and we're going to animate you as a genie.
Yep.
And I think the last lines he had on that show was, well, I've done my duty here. Now I'm off to Canada. And he's like dressed like a Mountie. He's like, because they've had it too good for too long.
Fucking love that guy.
I love that guy. He was great. And honestly,
he was great.
Honestly,
So,
yeah, that
big-
did hit me. I was
Yeah,
like,
it hit me really hard. Because I saw it a day late. Somehow. I don't know how I missed it the first day.
I
but-
saw it like 15 minutes after the article started popping up.
Wow, yeah.
I check Twitter maybe twice a day just to check trending,
yeah.
see what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that sucks. And then I immediately turn it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that honestly really hit me hard.
Yeah.
First death in a while that's really, really hit me.
Yeah.
One
guy.
last thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny guys, I feel like every week I'm going to have something on my dad.
Yeah.
So my dad last week
My hand's like going numb.
told me about something that came up on his YouTube scroll.
Okay.
His YouTube scroll.
Like his mystic, ancient YouTube scroll.
Yeah. You know, when the when the priest would come out and be like, "Where's my scroll?"
Yeah.
And it's just the YouTube recommended page.
And then like Nicolas Cage would hold it up to the light and find a
Yeah.
ancient artifact in a
And it's-
YouTube scroll.
Yeah, in his YouTube scroll. Yes, he called it a YouTube scroll, like unironically, like not joking around. He's like, "Isn't that what it's called? It's called a YouTube scroll."
It's called a YouTube scroll. As common as For You page
Yeah.
on TikTok.
For You page, you know, your Instagram feed, and your YouTube scroll.
Your Facebook wall.
Your
maybe.
Facebook wall. Yep.
Less.
people use that.
On less occasions.
Yeah.
But
But most importantly,
on my YouTube scroll.
your YouTube
I found
scroll.
it. What do you find?
I don't know.
Anything good?
No. It's probably stupid.
But he said YouTube scroll and you
He
said
said YouTube scroll.
You
and I was
said
like,
I'm writing that down.
yeah, I'm writing that down. That's going straight on the podcast.
That's
So
going-
come on. Anything stupid my dad says, you guys will hear about it. So there you go.
What about funny? If he says something funny, will you
If
repeat
he says
it?
something funny, I'll probably repeat it. One last stupid thing. He said, my sister's trying to get a bank account.
Excellent.
Yeah, super great. She's 18, so it's about damn
About
time.
time.
And she was like, I'm going to call them.
Mm-hmm.
Or they called me.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Dad, what happens when they call me? And my dad said, it's the first time they call, so don't answer.
The bank? Make him sweat.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, first time they call, don't answer it.
Yeah.
And then you call them
Make
back.
them beg.
I was like, Dad, why did you tell her that? He was like, that's what you do.
It's a
There you
crazy
go.
world we live in. You gotta
Sure is.
stay one step ahead of the banks.
Keep them on their toes.
Keep them on their toes. That's nuts.
Yeah,
Make 'em sweat.
He's a guy. Anyway, with that,
With that, hey, we love you guys, and we thank you for listening. And as an extra thank you, I want to say, hey, huge. I want to say huge thank you to Jamie, Miller, Aurora, and Kansas. 4 people who have gone to anchor.fm. That is anchor.fm/anything but. Going there will bring you to our homepage where you'll see the support button and you can kind of sign up for monthly donations of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. Or if a monthly subscription isn't your thing, go ahead and check the description of the video and you'll see a link to PayPal if you can do a one-time donation, if that's something you are able to do and would like to do. It keeps this podcast as visually and auditorily pleasant as it is right now.
it keeps food in my belly.
It keeps butterscotches in Christian.
Butterscotch is in my mouth. I only had one today. I need more, guys. Come on.
I didn't mention this last episode, and by the time this one airs, it's gonna have happened so long ago. Another thing that happened during the break, my sister got married.
Yes, Megan. No, Jamie.
There you go.
Sorry.
Good job. You caught
They're
it without
both
me.
engaged.
You
They
got-
were both engaged.
Yeah,
So
you got it without me
yeah,
saying.
because I
saying
realized
no.
Jamie was engaged first, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that wedding happened.
congrats.
It,
How did it go?
it went excellently. If you'd like to roll footage of me being a flower boy,
Oh, I love it.
no.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Dead ass?
Yeah. You roll the footage.
Get a funny.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's really
That's
cool.
absolutely nuts.
That's hilarious. I love that.
It was fun.
I bet it
was.
was.
A fun little thing.
I bet it was.
So,
Cute little dress.
yeah, good time.
I love it.
But congratulations to
For real,
Sam
big
and
one.
Jamie. Again, this happened ages ago by the time this comes out.
Yeah. Long, happy life. I hope you two have
Yeah.
together with each other and long
Married. Happy.
and married and happy.
So, together. So, and I think that's a huge thank you to our producers for letting us use this lovely equipment, Salty Sloth Productions, and of course the studio. Got to thank the studio, Seth's Garage. You're the best, man. Thank you for this.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for making the trip to record these.
Hell yeah. Thanks for
Having me.
having me. I always finishes my sentences.
Thank you for
Thank you.
giving us the funniest joke that was told during these last two episodes.
Ever on the podcast, actually. Ever on the podcast.
Have you ever eaten a Reese?
Have you ever eaten a Reese's?
Funniest joke.
Oh, that's got to go on TikTok. Holy fuck, that's so funny. Have you ever eaten a Reese's?
It's good.
Really good.
We love you guys.
Love you guys.
We'll see you hopefully in the studio next week for October. It's October, baby.
Oh, it's October. Fuck.
It's
yeah.
gonna be October.
Oh, I have a story about my birthday. We'll have to tell in October.
I will have had a birthday
Yeah.
next time we see each other. I'll be 22.
Yeah, we'll just talk about birthdays.
We'll have a birthday episode.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Thanks, man.
No problem, man.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Have you ever eaten a Reese's?